The president's nomination could shape the court for the next 40 or 50 years.
And political analyst Andy Downs joins us now to help put all of this into perspective. Thank you so much for joining us here. Let's talk kind of overreaching, the overarching choice here. What do you think of it?
Well, it's actually what a lot of people would have expected. First of all, it was on that list. He said he was going to pick someone from the list, and so he's following through on that. But also, he's picked someone who's quite conservative to replace someone who's quite conservative. And I think for a lot of his supporters, if this person had not been the same as Scalia or to the right, they would have been incredibly disappointed. So it's, I think, what a lot of people would have expected.
So because he is so conservative, Democrats have said they're going to fight tooth and nail to keep him off the Supreme Court. So what do you think that means for confirmation hearings?
Well, I think the confirmation hearings are going to be kind of long and drawn out. We have to remember that it was not that long ago that you actually had people who sat in these hearings and senators who talked with folks and said, you know what, I might not like you ideologically, but the president should get to have his pick. And so they would have said yes to someone like this. In fact, he on a voice vote, was appointed a federal judge before. So we're seeing a ramping up of sort of the contest here. It's probably not going to go that smoothly now.
No, do you think this is going to be a very long process here, or will it be kind of the noise that starts out at the beginning and then finally he does get his confirmation?
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that he would probably get the confirmation. There will be some noise, and there should be. I mean, people should get grilled tremendously when you get a job like this. It's decades you can hold the job, but in the end, if he's qualified, and he appears to be qualified, then he probably will get it. I think we also will see it delayed a little bit because of so many other things that have not gotten done yet in terms of confirmation hearings for other individuals.
So what do you think this means for long term, decades from now?
Right, and I mean, he's 49 years old. He's a young person by most people's standards. And we have to keep in mind you have people like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who's in her 80s, Anthony Kennedy is 80. These are people who are around for a long time. Even John Roberts has been on for 10 years now. So people might not think of it that way. They're there for a long, long time.
A lot of these judges will get on the bench. They may start off as conservative or liberal. They'll get on the bench and moderate. We saw that with Justice Roberts. Is that the situation we're going to see possibly with him too?
It's always a possibility, but there's a reason that presidents look to the court system, especially the federal court system, for their nominees, because that's where you get a better flavor for how they're going to rule on constitutional issues. If you look at state court judges, what you see are people who are ruling on issues that don't have the sort of constitutional flavor that the issues that go before the Supreme Court do. So we can be fairly certain this is a person who's going to be awfully conservative. He may occasionally move away from the right, but every indication is that he is a conservative, a true conservative.
Okay. Andy Downs, thank you so much. We always appreciate your insight.
Thank you.